This is a modern German army soldier, and this is a World War II Wehrmacht German soldier. These two armies, separated by 80 years of time, are going to be meeting in the battlefield today in the most realistic battle simulator there is, Call to Arms: Gates of Hell. So let's go ahead and build these two armies out and get this thing started. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more modern versus World War II battles in the future. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and assemble our two armies here. Alright, the modern German army is spawned in with three different types of Leopard tanks. We got APCs, Strikers, mobilized artillery guns. We have troop transports loaded to the brim with soldiers in the back. We've also got two types of helicopters, both an attack helicopter as well as a troop transport helicopter out here. So, these guys are equipped to the gills. Now it's time to spawn in the World War II German army. Okay, the World War II German army is now spawned in. We've got Tiger 2s, regular Tigers, Jagged Panthers, Panzer IV Gs. We've got all sorts of SDKs as well as Wirbelwind and Hummel for their artillery in the back. They don't have helicopters, so we can't spawn any of those in, obviously, but they do have the AA Wirbelwind, and they do have more vehicles than the modern troops here. Now let's go ahead and see how this goes, see who wins, and then we might go ahead and balance the game out, because I don't know if the World War II Germans are even going to be able to destroy a single one of these tanks. So let's find out, pressing start right now, and we have the face-off. A machine gun in the background starts going off first. Tow missiles impacting the background. Oh my goodness, it is all out spray and pray right now for these two armies. We've got troopers jumping out of the sides of the Tigers there as they were riding them. Jagged Tiger poising to fire a nice shot. Oh, we got palm trees just exploding right there. Come on, buddy, let's see if you can take out a Leopard tank with this tank destroyer. And it itself gets struck right there. It's still moving though, so it might be okay. The Tiger 2 over this way is completely destroyed. You can see the back hatch there is popped open. We do still have some standard Tigers back here. This Tiger 2 is also dead. And this one. Wow, okay. Not a good situation. How are the modern Germans doing? I am seeing some tracked tanks here for the Leopards, but I'm not entirely sure any of these Leopards are actually dead. Some of their top gunners are dead, but this very well could still be alive because I don't really see any sign of it being destroyed. We got the MGs up top, spraying some fire. Another tow missile strikes into that Tiger 2 that was already dead, but now it is even more dead. My goodness, the helos over here, one of them crashed to the ground, killing its entire crew. Yikes. And the other one over here is still up and running, and these ones are up and running over this way, though not really doing anything. They're not moving. They're not on hold move mode. They should be able to move forward if they want to. They just don't really seem to want to. Mobilized artillery over here for the modern units is spraying out some fire. We've got some APCs with top machine guns firing as well, and the infantry in this battle is just not faring too well. Most of them are undercover. If they're not, they're completely dead. Ooh, SDK Flammenwerfer coming forward. Hans, get the Flammenwerfer! Very nice. These things are awesome. They've got two flamethrowers on the sides of them right there, as well as one MG at the front. They can be serious infantry killers and tank killers. Also, note all of the Panzerfausts. That's one definitely good thing about the old school German army, is that Panzerfausts were everywhere. So they're able to have easy, cheap anti-tank troopers on the battlefield, widespread. Alright, there's the Hummel shot going into that Leopard tank right there. I don't even know if it did anything, man. Let's check it out. Okay, this tank here is just tracked. This one's just tracked. This one's tracked and main gun damage. This one's tracked here. This one's fine. This one's fine. This one here is tracked as well, but every single one of the modern tanks is still alive. The worst damage we're seeing from them is track damage. That's not very good. Alright, let's go ahead and go full speed ahead here as more and more of the World War II Army is dying out. I think definitely we're going to have to run this again and exponentially increase the number of World War II Army soldiers. I tried to keep it pretty much fair between the two. Oh my god. At the start here, but, oh, that guy just shot his own troopers right there. That was a bit stupid. Yeah, this is clearly a situation where the World War II Army is going to be significantly weaker. Now, a lot of you guys are probably saying, well, duh, it's going to be so much weaker. Like, what are we talking about, Daily? Of course, the World War II Army is not going to be as strong as the modern army. Well, you have to remember that this is a battle simulator where potentially this mod and the base game have not been balanced with each other. So, very well, it could be that the modern units are not, you know, spec'd to be as good as a real modern unit would be, but it's clear that Weiga, the person who has created the COD World War III mod, has in fact spec'd the modern mod to be accurate to an actual battle, and this is modern equipment poised to be modern, and it is effective, and they are crushing. So, this tank up here did die. Actually, the Flammenwerfer SDK, which I believe is dead now. Is this it? That might have just been a regular SDK. I don't know. That might have been the flame one. Not totally. Oh, this was the flame one, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Either way, it got maybe the only World War II tank kill we'll see all day by killing that Leopard tank right there. The peripheral vehicles are coming forward now for the modern German army. Oh, those tow missiles, man. Old 221 SDK cannot stand it in a fight against that. Pretty much all we've got left are the Hummels in the back here. This one over this way is pivoting here. Why? Is there infantry in here or something? Oh, there's a tank destroyer back here coming through, and that's why that Hummel is looking over that way. Okay, so we literally just have the two artillery guns in the back for the World War II Germans. Yikes. Okay. I mean, a lot of tracked modern tanks out here, and one with main gun damage, but the rest are perfectly fine. Yeah. Look at this battlefield. Yellow are dead modern units. Red are dead German World War II units. The modern units clearly curb stomping. The Hummel there is dead. This one back here is now getting shot at. It's trying its best to maybe get a few more kills. Let's see. It has 11 kills and a tank kill, or a vehicle kill rather, as it stands. So this did do decently, but I don't imagine it will survive for much longer. It is tracked, so, you know, there's that. The modern army's just kind of slow to get up here. Oh! Well, that killed a lot of the crew members. It's still alive, though. Wow. Oh, that'll do it. She's gone. Wow. Okay. Let's go ahead and revamp this. I will be back in just a jiffy with the World War II Army exponentially larger to try and help out here a bit more, because that clearly was a bit of a disaster. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. We have increased the number of World War II Germans by an exponential amount. Huge numbers are coming their way, including some all the way back here. So this is going to be a much bigger battle. Let's go in slow-mo because it will be laggy, and we'll see if the modern army can still just wipe the floor with the World War II Army. Off to a horrible start for the World War II Army as those tow missiles just slam into every frontline vehicle there. That's why it's very good that there's backline vehicles now also in the mix. Oh my god, it's so laggy, it's hard to navigate the camera. There we go, that's a little bit better. We do have additional Flammenwerfer SDKs, which are currently a little bit farther back this way. We can see the other SDKs unloading their infantry troopers. Maybe some of these Panzerfausts and Panzerschrecks will be able to destroy some more of the modern vehicles out here. I am seeing a lot of explosions striking against the modern vehicles. I'm guessing they will at the very least be losing their tracks, but maybe not completely losing their vehicles themselves. These Leopard tanks are absolute beasts, though. Even though there's a few of them on the battlefield, they are absolutely dominating the battlefield against the World War II German Army Tiger tanks. It's just not even close to a comparison here. I don't even know if any of the Leopard tanks are dead yet. A lot of the Tiger tanks are. This one has lost its main gun. This one's still good. This one's still good. This one still good. And this one also still good. So pretty much one of them is basically unable to fire, and the rest are still perfectly fine. Yikes. Even the APCs further back are fine. Oh, we've got a crashed helicopter for the Germans over here. Soldiers filing on out. The survivors, but most of the crew members are dead on the ground at this point. Rip to the boys who were trying to go through that gunship there. Flammenwerfer reaching the front lines over this way as well. That might be the only saving grace for the World War II armies, is to hope that their flame SDKs can burn the engines of the Leopard tanks and maybe get a kill on them. That's what happened last time around. Ooh, there's the Hummel fire. Very nice. That is also a very, very, very large explosive, so potentially the Hummels could kill the crew members inside. Here are the World War II tanks assembling and moving forward to take on the modern German Army tanks. They're just cycling more bodies into the body pile ahead. More meat for the meat grinder, baby. Blood for the blood god. This is what it's all about. This is going to go horribly, I think, for the World War II soldiers still. I don't think they're going to do much. Here's a Flame SDK pushing forward as infantry all around them dies. It's jettisoning fire as much as possible out into the modern German army. They do lose one of their soldiers on the other flamer, but the one on the left is still firing away. The driver stops the truck right there, not moving forward, and then he switches seats into the other flamer seat. Actually, there is engine damage on it right there, but she's still firing away. I'm surprised this thing hasn't just absolutely exploded at any point here. That is honestly pretty crazy, and it is just continuing to flambe forward. Holy cow, I'm very shocked that thing is still firing, and this Leopard tank over here is taking the brunt of it, but not enough to actually reach the engine right there, so it is fine at the moment. The rest of the Leopard tanks further back here also still chilling. Are these World War II Germans? Yes, sir. We got a ton of World War II Germans on the right flank over this way, mobilizing. The infantry might be able to do something here, hopefully. I don't know. The Panzerschreck or Panzerfaust or even AT grenades might be better than the entire Tiger tank. I have no idea. There's some Panzerfaust fire from someone. Oh, no, that was a Panzerschreck. My bad. I think the Panzerfaust has a lesser range. We've also got APC over this way. It's just doing some machine gun fire in. Oh, this is pretty brutal, man. Holy cow. All right, one of the Leopards does have a burning engine now, and the Leopard tank behind it just shot its own freaking allied tank. What are you doing? All right, so at least one of these tanks might go down from fire, and then we have two Flammenwerfers both just cascading fire into the frontmost Leopard tank there. But even still, the modern army is just dominating still. This is absolutely absurd. Are these helis just unable to move, or like... Yeah, they're on free move mode. I don't know why they don't move forward. It's bizarre. Oh gosh. More massive explosions striking. I think we're about to witness another modern victory here. There we go. Hull destroyed on one of the Leopard tanks. This one's got gun broken. This one's gun's broken also. This one's still perfectly fine. This one's still fine. And this one's still fine. So still 3 good Leopard tanks on the battlefield. The others finally taking some damage. But remember, we still have tank destroyers back here as well and things. So I don't know. I don't know. I think the modern army is just gonna win this thing again. I mean, there's not even that many World War II Germans left alive. It's mainly lighter vehicles that have somehow escaped the fire. There's Jagged Panther back here firing away as well. A few more Tiger tanks back here. And then these these still haven't come forward either. Oh, they're just shelling. That's probably why. They probably don't feel like a need to. Look at this firing line of German tanks. Absolutely gorgeous. Hold on, let's go in full speed. Watch the German firing line go full steam ahead and just spam fire with Tiger 1s, Tiger 2s, and just obliterate the enemy lines. Well, I don't think they're doing much obliterating because, of course, they're going up against modern German tanks that are not really taking all that much damage. Yeah, that's rough. Oh my goodness. I think we're gonna see another German modern victory here. Turret damage on this tank destroyer though, that's good. More Flammenwerfer fire coming through! If those Flammenwerfers can continue to cascade fire in here, okay, maybe we witness ourselves a W for the World War II Germans. But I don't think any of their own tanks have what it takes to get the victory. Alright, let's go ahead and time-lapse here and watch the modern tanks just firing away, because that's all that's happening right now. Alright guys, it's been about 8 minutes, and actually the fight is still going on. With the modern tanks, actually, almost all of them have main gun damage. Not all of them, but a good amount of them. Still, only the ones up front who got sprayed by the flamethrower are actually dead. And look at the state of the World War II German Army. Yikes! These tanks aren't just destroyed. Most of them are eviscerated. Like, leaving no crumbs, really. This is just absolute, complete, and utter destruction of the World War II German Army by the modern German Army. I mean, just absolutely demolished by these tanks. Holy cow, it is a field burning on fire. We still have the firing line of World War II German tanks back this way, and that's pretty much all they're doing, is firing and not getting kills. It's kind of pathetic. So we're somewhat just chilling at the moment. Why don't we bring these forward if we can? Yeah, we can move these forward. I don't know why they don't move forward themselves. This one's actually hull damaged. It's odd, but there you go. I don't know. Helicopters in Gates of Hell and Men of War just don't really work super well in general. Anything airborne never really works, so yeah, they're kind of useless. The Hummels are still alive back this way. There we go. Now they're firing a little bit. Nice. They're doing something. Cheerio. Well, why don't we go ahead and time-lapse again for a bit here. Still unclear if the World War II Germans are going to do anything, really. Okay, so we're still just kind of shelling each other here. I'm going to make the executive decision and force these tanks to come forward. They must come forward now. All the modern tanks are tracked, but the World War II ones aren't, because they're cowarding in the back, so we're going to just send them forward. I think the modern tanks and, honestly, the helicopters are going to make very, very quick work of them. Yeah, this should be no problema. Are you dead? Oh, it is dead. Okay, so one of them died all the way back there for some reason. But here comes the rest of the World War II tanks pushing on forward. I still has not been proven that a World War II tank can even kill a modern tank. Let's just test the water here. Okay, it's got heat rounds loaded, which is probably a good choice. Ah, I was trying to go for the heli, but it got killed first. Here. Yes, sir. All right, we got AP. Go ahead and pop smoke for me there, Chief. All right, moving around the flank here. Right into the side. All right. We're trying to side panel some of these boys. Let's go for this one. It's closer. We'll do more damage. We're still reloading. Okay, good. All right, we tracked it. That. All right, not gonna do it for us. Oh, there goes our machine gunner. Absolutely eviscerated off the top of this thing by a helicopter. Pushing. Nice. There's engine damage. No. The best we could do was engine damage. No! Alright, the rest of the World War II tanks are still coming forward, but I think we are about to witness another modern victory. Let's watch. Okay, I think World War II has lost again. Let's run it back one last time and see what happens. We're gonna increase the World War II Army a lot this time. Alright guys, we have a huge number of World War II vehicles in here. Again, all sorts of variety, SDKs, Flame SDKs, Wirbelwinds, Tiger 2s, Tiger 1s, Panzers, etc, etc, etc. And the same modern army. I am going to move the helos up so they actually partake in the battle this time, because I don't know why they won't move in the first place. We're on slow-mo because this is going to be laggy. Let's get it. Let's see if the World War II army can finally destroy the modern army when they outnumber them probably like 5-1 and are fielding some of the greatest vehicles that the World War II German military ever concocted. We have massive explosions striking everywhere, immense amount of lag going on because of the sheer number of troopers on the battlefield. Pretty much all infantry in this battle just ends up getting evaporated in a few seconds, so I'm not really expecting much greatness from any of the infantry, whether in World War II or modern. I think they're just going to get cooked. Huge explosions going off. There's a ton of black smoke pluming into the air as both sides rip into each other's armies. It is just absolute decimation across the field currently, and it does seem like the modern army once again does have the upper hand. Ooh, there goes one of the helos dropping to the ground as it gets hit by something, probably a Wirbelwind. I don't know, but definitely one of the easier modern vehicles to actually take down for the World War II Army here. The other ones still very much active on the battlefield. Good stuff. And we do have a little flank over on the left side this time, and we should have some vehicles kind of flanking on the right. Oh my god, it's so laggy. I can't even move the camera properly. Oh my goodness. All right, we're getting 3 FPS. I'm just going to go ahead and time-lapse this because it's so laggy. Alright guys, we're still getting just trash frame rate. However, you'll notice the modern German tanks are destroyed. All that's left for the modern Germans are probably like 30 or 40 infantry. This tank destroyer back here, which is turret damaged, and some random trucks. So it seems like the modern Germans are finally getting destroyed. It only took 30 bajillion World War II German tanks. Not to mention, the modern Germans killed nearly all of the World War II tanks, so they did a great job nonetheless. There just aren't that many modern Germans left, though, and they'll likely get killed in the coming moments. So since it's so laggy, we'll just continue to time-lapse here. Well, there we go, guys. It looks as though the World War II German Army does take the W here. It just took a lot to get there. My goodness. Either way, I hope you guys did enjoy this really crazy battle. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.